Okay, welcome back to online learning. And before we start our main lesson, we're going to have a flashback 4, and we've got another fraction special here. So can you pause the video and have a go at all 4 questions, see if you can make it to the extension. All right, let's have a look at the answers. Question 1 says, can you give me 3 equivalent fractions for 8/10? And we also said, can you simplify it? Well, you could have doubled both 8 and 10, multiply the numerator and denominator by 2 to get 16/20. You could have multiplied them both by 10 to get 80/100. And can you simplify it? Yes, you can. If you divide the numerator and the denominator by 2, you get 4/5. And that's the simplest form we can get. Question 2, trying to trick you with this one. How many thirds are shaded in? Well, if you have a look at that shape, it is in 6 equal parts, and 4 of them have been shaded in. So that's 4/6. So now we need to think of equivalent fractions. So how many thirds are equivalent to 4/6? Well, we need to divide 6 by 2 to get thirds. So we need to do the same for the numerator. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2/3 are the same as 4/6. Question 3, what is the sum of 5/12 and 4/12? Well, hopefully you remember that sum means add together. Now imagine if you had 2 pizzas and there was 5/12 left on one plate and 4/12 left on another plate. How many 12ths would you have all together? You'd have 9/12. Remember, we don't add the denominator, otherwise that would change the size of the fraction. Question 4, if 1/4 is 100, what is 3/4? Well, we've got 100, 200, 300. 3/4 would be 300. The extension question says, what is the greatest value? 2/3 of 24 or 3/4 of 20? Well, what is 2/3 of 24? If we divided 24 by 3, it would be 8. 8 3s are 24. So what happens if we had 2 8s? 2 8s are 16. So 2/3 of 24 is 16. How many 4s are in 20? Well, 5 4s make 20. So if we had 3 5s, 3/4, that would be 15. So the greatest value there is 2/3 of 24, which is 16. Right, our reactivate question. Which letter is at coordinate 3, 2? Well, let's have a look. Can we remember the key learning when it comes to coordinates? And that is to move along first. So the first coordinate tells us to move across. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then the second coordinate is to move up, 1, 2. So you can see that B is coordinate 3, 2. Right, so you try the next one on your own. You can pause the video if you want to. And which letter is at 1, 5? Okay, hopefully you remember that key piece of learning there. Okay, we move along first, that's 1, and then we move up the next one, which is 5. So at coordinate 1, 5, we have letter A.